How to choose the best dog blind or dog stand for your waterfowl hunting. Welcome to Cornerstone Gundog Academy, where you can learn to train your retriever with our online courses. So if you're in the market for a dog blind or a dog stand, you're probably wondering which one is best for you. There's lots of different options and it really can be kind of hard to decide. I would say the major question to be asking yourself that's going to help you narrow down and figure out which one's best for you is, what type of hunting do you plan to do the most? You're going to be doing timber hunting? Are you going to be doing field hunting? Those are some of the questions to be asking yourself. In the timber, you really are going to want a blind that's got maximum visibility for your dog. That's going to allow your dog to mark better, and that's going to allow them to work a lot more efficiently when you're hunting in the timber. In the field hunting, you're probably going to want an actual blind that's got a cover on it, because what that's going to do is, number one, it's going to help with concealment, but number two, it's going to help keep your dog warmer because it offers a break from the wind, especially out in the fields versus the timber. A lot of times the wind's going to be a lot stronger, and if it's really cold, that can really start to wear your dog out. So it's nice to have that little break in there, give your dog a little spot to get away out of the wind, and it also helps conceal them. There's lots of great options for the timber. You've got the Momarsh Final Stand, you've got the Momarsh Ramp Stand, the Banded Slew Stand, and many others. And then for the field hunting, you've got the Momarsh Invisilab, you've got the Rig'em Right Field Bully Blind, and you've got the Tangle Free Flight Series Blind, and many other options as well. As far as me, my favorite picks are the Momarsh Invisilab and the Rig'em Right Field Bully Blind. And as far as our CGA members, I actually reached out to them and asked for their input, and they gave some really great insight as well. And really, by far, the number one pick for the CGA members is the Momarsh Invisilab. It's a very versatile tool, and a lot of members pointed out that you can actually take the outer shell or the outer cover around it off, so that you actually have a final stand and a Momarsh Invisilab. Because if you want the shell to put back on, all you got to do is put it back on, and then you've got that. Or if you want to hunt in the timber, you can take all of that off. Or it also makes great use for training in the off season for using that stand. So that's by far the number one pick. One last thing to consider when you're working on finding the right stand is, if you're planning on hunting in layout blinds, you're really going to have a low profile. So the Rig'em Right Field Bully or the Tangle Free Flight Series are going to suit you a lot better than the Momarsh Invisilab. Not to say that you couldn't use it, but a lot of times when you're doing the field hunting and you're doing layout blinds, you really need to find a very low profile. So those are some different stands that you consider. The big question to ask yourself is, what type of hunting am I going to do the most? And you may find that you need to actually purchase two blinds to kind of cover the spectrum. Maybe get the Momarsh Invisilab, or maybe the Rig'em Right Field Bully Blind, or whichever one you come to the conclusion to. Take a look at all of them, kind of consider those things, and figure out which one suits your needs best.